Back to the Corky Dave Hunter Classic, second annual version here at Norcross High School. A great day of hoops, and we have our third matchup of the day again. Almost like the Battle of the Titans, Craig. I mean, you got Norcross, North Paulding. I had so much fun putting this matchup together. North Paulding's undefeated, 10-0. Norcross 7-2 has won 7 straight games. Somebody has to lose, Craig, and somebody has to win. So, excited for this one.
Absolutely. It's a great test, and when you look at what North Paulding did last year, and then all the talent they've had to replace, they only have 2 seniors on this roster, but they're off to this 10-0 start. The young players have been stepping up, and then when you play a team like Norcross, when you have this undefeated start, targets starting to get on your back, this would be a huge victory and statement and momentum builder just heading into the new year. They're obviously at Norcross right now, playing on the road, and a big test for this team. I'm excited to see what they do and how they go up against this Norcross team that, as I mentioned, defensively has been able to really get it together to fuel this 7-game win streak.
100%. And if you missed this at the break, we'll be quick. I'll let Craig talk about Norcross, but real quick, Kenzie Hickson, true freshman, like I said, had a Jacksonville State offer coming in. She'll be one to watch. Morgan Landrum's going to be another one, sophomore, wing player. She's electric. Ava Andrews, the Delaware signee. She's a wing player, 6'1", electric. And Craig, tell them what to watch for Norcross.
Yeah, well, Norcross, they've got 5 seniors on their roster. You're going to have Michaela Johnson, Mariah Valerie, Justice Fitzgerald, Janijah Spears, Cadence Peterson, and then Marquisia Lancaster, the forward. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how much depth these teams have. Obviously, foul trouble is going to come into play, see how aggressive they are. But I'm really pumped for this one to see what North Paulding can do.
Yeah, and this would be a good one. And just a little bit about the history of Norcross. 4 state championships. Their most recent one in 2022 have 3 players that have made the WNBA. Erica Hamby, you have Shayla Cooper, and obviously Diamond DeShields. I got to watch her play when I attended Norcross when I was a true freshman here. So a lot of great talent coming through the Blue Devils program.
And that's what I love about Norcross. I mean, no offense to a place like Wheeler, but that's a school where the boys basketball has been a little bit a step ahead of the girls, just how dominant they've been. But with Norcross, it has always been the boys and girls both having success, even winning and sweeping state titles certain years. And then even when you look at the banners, you mentioned all the WNBA talent. There's the NBA talent as well. See names like Jody Meeks, Jeremy Lamb, on that banner right there. I actually played basketball with Jody Meeks back in the day. He was on my team before middle school, and we knew right there that he was going to be special. And he actually won a big regional championship as a baseball player too.
Wow, what an incredible talent. And right now we just have the starting lineups for both teams coming out. For Norcross and North Paulding will be a good one. Like I said, a great coach in Ashley Clinton for the Blue Devils. Phenomenal program. We're super excited.
See number 45, Amara Howe for North Paulding, a 6'1" junior. She will be a big presence for North Paulding in the paint, battling on the boards with this Norcross team.
100%, and she will be matched up likely with Justice Fitzgerald, so that'll be fun to see. That is number 22 for Norcross. Watch for her name. Probably we'll be calling her name a lot tonight.
See for North Paulding, Coach Wes Willis, he has a deep roster, filling up that entire bench over there. So that's a great sign for the North Paulding program, all the talent they replaced last year, but having this new group of girls ready to go and having them off to this brilliant 10-0 start.
100%. All right, so game 3 is officially underway here at Norcross High School on the PC Sports Network. And right there, starting off with the ball, is number 23, Kaylee Hickson. There she goes. Good defensive pressure. Right there, she finds Amara Howell. Hodger King with the ball. Good deflection right there. Here's Hickson. Screen. Throws it off the defenders. Couldn't quite corral it. And Andrews, deep three. And it's going to be air ball, shot clock violation. So great defensive possession to start for Norcross.
Certainly. They're able to get a shot off, doesn't hit the rim. But really suffocating defense on that first possession, not giving them any good looks.
All right, there's Cadence Peterson. Ryan Valley right there, corralling the ball. Right there, and it deflects off of Norcross. Good defensive possession right there from Morgan Landrum up in North Paulding. Here's Hickson. Catching is Landrum. Finds Andrews. All right, they're setting up a play here. Andrews catches it, contests the catch. Right there, and it's stolen. That's Justice Fitzgerald, the Syracuse commit there on the steal. Pushing it quick and knocking it in. That is Mariah Valerie. Here's King, probing in the lane. Good bounce pass and good finish. That's Gabby Thomas. And she is young. She is only a freshman, but you can see got some good height, size to her as a freshman, 5'10" already. Here's head coach of the Norcross Lady Blue Devils, Ashley Kent from the sideline. Here we go. And another deflection, trying to get it there to Mariah Valerie. And North Paulding's going to take over. 2-2 early on, 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Andrew's going to bring it down, showing the versatility, being able to dribble. Here's Hickson. Doesn't like what she sees. Andrews putting the ball on the floor. And look at that defensive pressure. Another steal forced early on by Justice Fitzgerald, and she's running out. There's Valerie probing in, drawing contact. Couldn't quite get it to go, but she will shoot two at the line.
Yeah, Mariah Valerie, she had the first points for Norcross. Just a hard drive straight to the lane. Draws the foul, and she's a chance to give Norcross a lead.
And she knocks down the first free throw. We'll have one more coming up. Looks like we got an early sub out in, and this is the true freshman that I've been talking about, Kenzie Hickson, coming in for North Paulding. 5'6", already with a Jacksonville State offer. Here is Thomas. She gives it to Andrews. Hickson gets it. Oh, and Thomas fell down there, and Norcross looking to push. Here is Peterson. Nice pass right there to Valerie, and she gets it to go. 5-2 lead there for Norcross. Early points there for Valerie.
Another great finish under the basket.
And another defensive play there from Justice Fitzgerald. She's been all around the ball here early on. Throws it out. Valerie, good pass. Peterson puts the ball on the floor. Good pass. Deflection from Andrews. Fitzgerald's on it, and a jump ball. You can see her putting the ball on the floor. Peterson right there trying to get the ball to Fitzgerald, but good defensive play from Andrews. Getting the jump ball. It will stay with Norcross. Peterson putting the ball on the floor. Valerie, good move, good defense from Hickson. Owolabi, deep three. She got it. Great shot there from Owolabi to get on the board. Her first points of the game. And here's Andrews, finds Hickson. Passes it to Hickson, deep three. She got it.
Oh,
nice jump shot right there from Hickson. Her first points of the game and an 8-5 lead early for Norcross. I'm telling Craig, watch this one. He is special already. Steps up with confidence, knocked down three. So he's going to be one of the top players in the state before it's said and done.
yeah, I mean, she just came off the bench, makes her presence known immediately. Takes one dribble, squares up, a great shot from beyond the arc.
Up 8-5 lead, early time out here. Been a good one. I'm actually stoked for this one. The first two didn't disappoint. Kings Ridge had that great run at the end of that one, made that one really interesting. A great first half between Maynard, Jackson, and Wilson Academy. Wilson Academy was able to pull away late. Jeremiah Ruffin, AJ Etienne, Caleb Cameron, great play. And this one started off good, 8-5. Kind of a defensive battle, Craig.
Yeah, I mean, Norcross's defense has been outstanding so far. North Paulding, obviously a very young team, but off to a tremendous start, and they're getting a nice spark off the bench. Once they can start knocking down some of these deep balls, that will open things up, but Norcross is making it very difficult so far.
100% Norcross putting it up. Oh, nearly stolen right there. Peterson finds Valerie. It's going to be a foul. Good help defense there from Ava Andrews, making it tough. Really taking away right here to see Hickson. Tried to jump for it, couldn't quite get it. Valerie gets the ball in the interior. Foul by Andrews.
See the strength of Valerie on that play.
And she knocks down the first one. Valerie with a good start so far, Craig. I think she's up to 4 points in the quarter. That is 5 for Valerie. Early on, 5 of the 10. Already has half the team points. And here comes Hickson. Hickson gets the ball. Oh, and it's a turnover. Peterson takes over. He's looking to push a transition. Couldn't quite get the ball, and that's going to be a travel.
Good hustle defense from Ava Andrews, number 15, getting back there. He's able to force a turnover. Let's take another look at the turnover. And 15 doing a good job getting in front of the basket.
Exactly why you never quit on a play, Craig. Always play it down to the end. Andrews going to bring the ball down now for the Wolfpack. Good defense right there. Thomas probing into the lane. And we got to travel. These refs are on it, Craig.
Yes, they are. That's good defense by Valerie. See her sliding, moving her feet. Oh, sorry, that was number 22, Justice Fitzgerald, with the defensive play.
All right, here we go for Norcross. Owolabi finds Valerie. Lancaster put the ball on the floor. And it's going to be a turnover there. Good steal right there from King. Hadera King. Here comes King. Puts the ball on, and it's going to be a turnover on her. Norcross takes back over. Replay. Looked like she had a crease there. She should have tried to pull up jumper potentially. It's going to go off on her. Norcross will take over.
We saw Kenzie Hinkson set up in the corner with Justice Fitzgerald on you. It's going to be tough to finish at the rim, so maybe next time try to get it out to the shooter.
Here we go. Nice pass right there. Fitzgerald finds Valerie. Nice pass, and she lays it in. Valerie with 7 points in the quarter. Impressive start for her. Hinkson finds Thomas. And nearly forces a steal there. Fitzgerald again all around the ball. Great defensive pressure by her. Lisa comes in, good screen. The roll is there. And Hinkson takes the jump shot. It's blocked. That's Owalabi. Justice Fitzgerald on the rebound, and they're pushing. Norcross will control it, slow it down some. Valerie likes her matchup, gets inside the lane, can't quite get it to go. And a rebound by North Paulding. And Andrews will bring it up. Here's Thomas, loses the ball, and Norcross will take it back over. Subbing in for the Lady Wolfpack will be number 40, Amaya Leacock, the junior. 12-5 lead early on for the Blue Devils. Coming up on less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. And get it back to Valerie. Strong quarter for her so far. She pivots in the lane and draws a foul.
Yeah, Morgan Landrum, the sophomore, picks up the foul.
Over lobby, she finds Valerie. Good initial pressure there from Andrews, and go back to the post, off her leg, and a turnover. Hickson got it, passes to King. King drives it to the lane and draws contact. She will go to the line for two.
Good, strong finish. Really, the only thing King can do on that play is keep the dribble going, be aggressive, and she's able to draw the foul.
And can't get the first one. It's off the front rim for King. King. Let's get the next one, and she gets it to go. Splits a pair at the line. Here's Owalabi. Looks like they're going to keep it for one shot. Oh, what great defense right there. Stood up, taken by King, and she gets it to go. 8-12 lead. Great defensive pressure there from North Paulding, and another steal. What the foul? Wow, that was quick. Look at this defensive pressure right here, and there's King laying it up.
And that's just recognizing how much time is left and knowing how crucial this last possession of the quarter is and forcing back-to-back turnovers.
12-8 lead. Let's see if they can convert right here. Near steal. And a turnover right there. Valerie with a good defensive pressure. And that's going to do the first quarter. 12-8 lead for Norcross. It's been a good one so far. And if you like this action, coming up on the Peachtree Sports Network right after the break.
Hey, is the power off on this?
I don't know. Just take it off.
Safety violation, unsafe work conditions.
In the construction trades unions, safety is our highest priority, and we train you to recognize and speak out on unsafe working conditions so that everyone arrives and goes home safely. Learn about careers in construction at georgiaconstructioncareers.com.
A journeyman with Local 85, when you turn out, you can be hitting six figures.
Hey, I have your back, you have my back. We're going to do this together. We're one for all for one.
College just wasn't for me. Let's look into actual career jobs that wouldn't take college, where I wouldn't, lose money and all that. Instead of losing a lot more money at the end, why not make money and make more money at the end?
right, welcome back to Corky Kell Dave Hunter Classic, second annual edition. Pretty good first quarter, 12-8 lead for the Norcross Lady Blue Devils. And in that one, the standout has been Mariah Valerie on the inside. She has 7 early points in this one for them. And obviously, Justice Fitzgerald with her defensive prowess so far. I think she has 3 or 4 steals early on. All right, let's see how North Paulding answers that first quarter. Here's Andrews. She's asking for a screen. Good pressure right there from Lancaster. Good probe in the lane. Nice Euro step. Can't quite get it to go. But they will retain possession for North Paulding. And wow, what a great floater right there. Good curling action from Ava Andrews as she gets on the board. There's Cadence Peterson. Oh, nice pass right there. Gets it to Fitzgerald. Stolen there from Hickson. And we got a foul there on Owalabi. Great game so far.
That's right. North Paulding's on a 6-0 run right now. And really it's because of that defense. Norcross is struggling getting their offense set up.
All right, and here is Andrews. Thomas puts the ball on the floor, gets to the cup, and we're going to get a foul on that one by Valerie. Good initial help defense, but Thomas able to draw the contact, and she will have 2 at the free throw line. Thomas knocks down the first free throw. Thomas gets both to go. So Owalabi, we're getting a little bit of a full court press here from North Paulding, and it forces another turnover. Intercepting that pass is Hadera King. 12-12 game. We got a good one. Ava Andrews with the 3-point shot. You bet. The Lady Wolfpack take the lead off of an Andrews 3, and we're still seeing that full court press.
Andrews has 5 points now. Gives North Paulding their first lead of the game with that big 3-pointer.
Here is Fitzgerald down low. She finds Peterson, wide open 3. She got it. Great shot there from Peterson to knock it down for the Blue Devils. And a turnover there for the Lady Wolfpack, and Norcross will take over. All right, and subbing in, or coming out is Amira Howell. Subbing back in is Kenzie Hickson. And also number 40, Amaya Leacock for the Wolfpack. Here's Norcross. Great pass in the interior. Can't quite get it to go. And it's going to stay Norcross. Hickson nearly had the play. Had the ball. There's Peterson. Good entry pass right there. Through Valerie. Couldn't quite get the layup to go. But able to maintain possession. Owalabi on the inbound. Good defensive pressure right there. And we got to travel. I'll tell you what, and a consistent theme throughout this game, Craig, they're not letting you drop that foot.
No, they are not. They have called it every single time. It's been even questionable.
All right, 15-15 game. Hickson comes up. Leacock asking for it. Here's Andrews. Nice pass. Leacock getting in the middle with Thomas, the freshman. Good defensive pressure. Bad pass there, but recovered by Andrews. She saves it. Leacock with the jump shot. nearly gets it to go with the shot clock expiring. Peterson corrals it. Here we go. Owolabi finds Valerie. It's good. Valerie converts the layup. She's up to 9 points so far in this one. Here we go. Nice play call there from the Lady Wolfpack. Get it to Thomas on the baseline. And she was out of bounds. Good defensive pressure again. Valerie in the thick of it.
Adara King, number 11, checking back in the game for North Paulding. She was sub for Amaya Leacock.
All right, here we go. Oh, good steal right there from Hickson. She's been all over the defensive place. And wow, what a play by Owolabi to force the block right there. Good hustle after the initial turnover.
Yeah, she was not in very good position, but was able to close space late. You see her knock it out the last minute. Great defensive play, saving herself with points.
So we got a foul call there on the initial inbound. Foul away from the ball and push on Owolabi there called. There's Coach Willis trying to get into play. Here's Andrews, good curl action, takes the contact, and she will go to the line for two.
Great cut to the basket. Catches it and goes straight up. Very smart play from Ava Andrews, 6'1" senior.
And Andrews is able to get the first one to go down.
She's got 6 points so far for the Wolfpack.
Here's Andrews. And gets the second one to go. We have a tie game. All right, 7 points. There it is. There's Peterson. Fitzgerald catches it. Here's Valerie curling down in the lane and gets it to go.
Another great finish by Valerie. She's up to 11 points right now.
Yeah, she has 11 of the 19 points for the Lady Blue Devils. Andrew leads the Lady Wolfpack. Here is King. Great defense there from Valerie, keeping the pressure, and another turnover. King trying to go in the back cut. And here is the replay.
See Kaden Peterson from Norcross doing a good job of not allowing it. And then on the other side, Valerie with another big finish. She's leading all scorers right now with her 11 points.
We go to getting it back to Owolabi here. Fitzgerald, they're running the offense. Valerie right there. What a play. And able to get the layup in to extend the lead to 4. Valerie with another bucket. That's 13 of the 20. Here's Hickson thinking about the 3. Hickson comes down. Hinkson probing. Good deflection right there from Lancaster. Marquisia Lancaster there, the senior forward. Here we go. Here's that curl. Oh, and it's going the other way. Looks like they're going to call that on Gabby Thomas. They're trying to free up Ava Andrews. And subbing back in is Amira Howell. She's going to come in for Hadera King. Here's Fitzgerald finding Valerie. And open is Owolabi, a deep 3. Can't quite get it to go. Good rebound there from Thomas as she pushes in transition. Thomas finds Hinkson. Good screen. Fitzgerald able to get to the cup and draw the contact and 1 bucket from Gabby Thomas. Here you see on the replay, right there, staying aggressive, trying for the initial steal. Fitzgerald, she gets past her and draws the contact for the third again.
I believe Landrum is up to 6 points so far.
You are right. I'm saying the running. Morgan Landrum, yes. 3-point out, Craig. Thomas is the other way. All right, here is Peterson. Putting the ball on the floor. Likes the action, gets to the cup, can't get it to go. And Hickson is going to take it. That's Kaylee Hickson. Morgan Landrum with the ball. Hickson. Back to Hickson. Good float. Can't get it to go. Good rebound. Staying with it. And taking over for the rebound is Peterson. And there's Fitzgerald, gets to the lane, drawing contact on Landrum. And she will go to the line for two. Fitzgerald will shoot two. And get the first one to go for Justice Fitzgerald. She'll be at the line for the second one. Try to split here. And able to get it to go. She splits the pair. There's Talia Arnold. Hickson with the ball. Putting on the floor is Kaylee Hicks. She finds King. And it's taken away there by Owalabi. Open is Lancaster for three. She got it. Lancaster extends the lead for the Blue Devils to 5 after that three-point make.
So obviously been Valerie for Norcross, starting to see some other Blue Devils getting involved offensively. Big three-pointer on that last possession.
And right there, you see North Paulding going to Ava Andrews there, drawing the contact on Lancaster. She goes to talk to her coach. Good job by her being aggressive. That is the Delaware commit signee. Here's Andrews. Couldn't quite get that first one to go. And she splits a pair.
Like Andrews up to 8 points right now for the Wolfpack.
Here's Fitzgerald. Abby Thomas with the ball. Good deflection right there from Andrews. Nearly got it. And there's Owalabi. Good pressure there from North Paulding. Open the wing. Thomas puts it on the floor. Nice pass to Lancaster.
1-0.
Nearly gets it to go. Oh, what a great rebound by Fitzgerald to keep it alive. Taken away by Andrews. And here she comes. Nice crossover. Finds Hickson, nearly taken away. Back to Andrews. And it's taken away by Owolabi. Great anticipation. Pushing it. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Lancaster blocked by Andrews. Back to Gabby Thomas. Taken away by Hickson. What a turn of events. Here she goes to her sister. 4-3. Can't get it to go. And we got a foul on the other way against Peterson. Going to call that on King. We Norcross ball with 1.4 to go. That was a crazy sequence right there.
Yes, it was. An interesting call. Looks like they were battling for position. Got a great look, unable to convert. See if Norcross is able to get a shot off with just 1.4 left.
And that will do it for the first half. What a great one. Jam-packed, action-packed game. 25-21 lead for the Norcross Lady Blue Devils. A really great game. Coming up, we will have our halftime report with Craig Sager for Norcross versus Pinson Valley of Alabama. It will be a good one right here on Peachtree Sports Network.
Nearly 1 in 4 U.S. consumers have been a victim of identity theft, even when they did all the right things to protect their personal information.
I did everything right, but an institution that had my data didn't. And now my identity's been stolen.
Banks, hospitals, employers, and other institutions all have your personal information too. And when they're exposed, careful monitoring of your accounts and credit won't be enough.
$110,000 of my hard-earned money gone.
The stakes are high, and even if you take steps to protect your personal information, you're not the only one who has it. Only LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second, alerting you to the widest volume of threats. And if you become a victim, a dedicated U.S.-based identity restoration specialist will fix it guaranteed. Plus, all LifeLock members are backed by the LifeLock $1 Million Protection Package, including reimbursement for stolen funds. Call now or go online and use promo code 35TV to save 35% off an annual plan for your first year.
Youth Build Coaches Interview, previewing now our final game of today. Let's start with the host, Coach McMillan. Coach, you talked about just how busy the stretch has been for you guys. You're playing a great Pinson Valley team. What are you looking for just in terms of the effort and on the court?
Yeah, I mean, we're excited for the challenge. We obviously know that Pinson Valley is a really good basketball team, and that's something that we look forward to and kind of testing ourselves against it. It's been a difficult stretch these last 2 or 3 weeks. We've had a lot of ball games and a lot of travel, but our guys are looking forward to being on the home court tonight for sure.
That's right. And Coach Barber, you're the first out-of-state team to appear in this Corky, Kell, Dave Hunter Basketball Classic. You guys made the trip over to Norcross. What can we expect to see from your team today?
First of all, we're honored and elated to be invited, so we want to thank you all for having us. We're just going to go out and fight and play hard. We have much respect for the Norcross program. We know that they have a lot of big guys and, talented guys, and we're just going to go out there and fight.
And then anytime a team comes to the metro Atlanta area, it's a big test. We know how great the basketball is here. What would a win mean for you guys today?
It would be tremendous. We come over here every year. We've faced a lot of teams here in the past, and every game we go into, we want to win. So, if we were fortunate enough to beat a team like Norcross, it would do dividends for our program and our city and our state.
And then, Coach, it's been a long day for you guys, getting ready to go into the holidays, but what are you going to just see from some of your guards, guys like Salisbury, guys that have been contributors for multiple years?
Yeah, I mean, so we're a little banged up, through this stretch. So, we're talking about some different things that we've got to do on offense and defense. We had a great day of practice yesterday. Everybody's done with finals, and all that went great. So, now we get to have one good day of basketball and then start our Christmas holiday. So I think everybody's excited to get on the floor and play.
You bet. All right, well, we are in for a treat. We'll send it back up to Najee Wilkin. Get ready for that Game 4 after the conclusion of Norcross and North Paulding girls.
Hey, is the power off on this?
I don't know. Just take it off.
Safety violation, unsafe work conditions.
In the construction trades unions, safety is our highest priority, and we train you to recognize and speak out on unsafe working conditions so that everyone arrives and goes home safely. Learn about careers in construction at GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com.
Transform your outdoor space with Inspired Landscape Solutions Incorporated. With 34 years of expertise and a passion for innovation, we offer full-service maintenance, custom hardscape, outdoor living design, irrigation, lighting, and so much more. Whether you're envisioning a serene garden retreat or a vibrant outdoor entertainment area, we bring your dreams to life. Inspired Landscape Solutions, where creativity meets craftsmanship.
Welcome into the Score Atlanta studios. I'm Ashley Carey, joined by Smart Local 85 Skylar Worthy. Skylar, as always, thank you for joining us today.
No problem. Glad to be here.
So talk a little bit first for our audience at home that's watching this, what Smart Local 85 is.
Smart Local 85 is a sheet metal local that mainly focuses on the installation of HVAC components and parts. The SMART stands for sheet metal, air, rail, and transportation, but the part that Local 85 represents the most is the sheet metal division.
And what type of apprenticeship programs do you guys offer to get kids that are going out of high school started in the program?
Yes, we have a 4-year apprenticeship program that is honestly a earn while you learn program. So, no, you've heard it before, but they start working first. Then they have ways of gaining or earning points toward their inclusion into school. Once they get into school, then it's 4-year apprenticeship 1 night a week, and then as they get into their 3rd year, they get to choose a career path, be it HVAC, industrial, or TAB, which is testing and balancing.
Well, and it's so important for a lot of these athletes who are playing today. You know, they are so interested in going to play at the next level, or they want a huge NIL deal, but really another great, fantastic opportunity to make money right out of high school is to be an apprentice for Smart Local 85 and all of the benefits that come with it.
Right, correct. And the things that we look for are very similar as, say, a sports personnel that is in high school or wanting to enter into college. We're looking for somebody who's dependable, someone with discipline, someone who is going to be on time and be there every day. You can be the greatest in the world, but if you aren't there, it really doesn't count. We're looking for awesome attitudes, dependability, and all of the other great qualities that are needed to be successful in life.
Yeah, and like you said, those are definitely qualities of a true athlete.
Yes, it is.
Now, you've been with Smart Local 85 since 2008. How have you seen it grown in numbers and interest over that time?
When I first started in 2008, skilled trade just was not heard of in schools. Even when I graduated back in 2002, I had no idea what skilled trade was. As of now, the reach out capacity of which schools are reaching out to the organizers and myself and to Smart as a whole has dramatically grown. Schools are inviting us in on a daily basis. Actually, just last week I went out and met with Villa Rica and Temple High Schools. They're handpicking students to put in front of us that they think would be a good fit, and they're opening up the doors for these students who may not see college as an option for them to be successful in life.
What a great relationship with these high schools.
Yes.
Now, I know it feels like 2008 was just yesterday, but what are some key takeaways that you have taken with you along this journey?
That you are your own competition. When you come into this trade, just go in, do your job, keep your head down, mouth closed. It'll always work out for you in your best interest. But mainly when you come into the trade, it's finding out if this is really a good fit for you. Everything isn't for everyone, and if you can find out early on, then you can really navigate the system to find out if it is going to be longevity or if it is going to be something short term. But for me, it has been everything that I have needed for it to be, and then some, and I really don't have a lot of people who have a lot of complaints about it.
Sure, absolutely. Well, for those watching at home, where can they find out more?
If you want to find out about our program, you can go to SMART85.org, or if you need to find out about our apprenticeship program, you will find that at JATC85.org.
Well, if you have a kid looking for their next step or looking to make a career change yourself, Smart Local 85 is the perfect opportunity. Skylar, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
A journeyman with Local 85, when you turn out, you can be hitting 6 figures.
Hey, I have your back, you have my back. We're going to do this together. We're one for all for one.
College just wasn't for me. Let's look into actual career jobs that wouldn't take college, where I wouldn't, lose money and all that. Instead of losing a lot more money at the end, why not make money and make more money at the end?
Man, you know how to do this? Man, I don't even know. I was flipping burgers last week.
Violation, unsportsmanlike conduct, impersonating a craftsman. Skilled trade unions are well-trained career pros, not part-timers. Construction is a rewarding and lucrative career with the advancement potential, but you have to do it the right way with the right training. Learn how you can be a pro. Find your career at GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com.
Welcome into the Score Atlanta studios. I'm Ashley Carey, joined by Smart Local 85 Steve Langley, one of my favorite gentlemen to be in the studio. Steve, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Ashley.
Now, for those watching at home, briefly discuss what is Smart Local 85 and what do you guys offer?
So we're a sheet metal union. We do duct work, we do lagging, we do just about anything made of sheet metal. If this desk was made of sheet metal, we would do it. And we have about 2,200 members statewide. We cover the whole state of Georgia and 3 counties in Alabama.
Wow. And you guys provide so much opportunity from kids who are graduating high school all the way and to those who are looking for a career change. So talk a little bit about the opportunities, the benefits that you guys provide, and how important it is that you guys provide equal opportunity across the board.
Yeah, so you know, it doesn't matter what gender or neutral gender you are, you make the same pay, same benefits as anybody else. We have a good wage, we have great benefits with health care that covers you and your whole family at no cost.
All right, welcome back to Corky, Kell, Dave Hunter Class' second annual edition, and we are ready for second half action as Norcross leads North Paulding 25-21 in a good one. 2 powerhouses going back and forth. Owalabi there on the 3, couldn't quite get it to go. That's Landrum. Right there finding Hickson. And here's Andrews' back cut. And it's poked away by Owalabi again. Pushing in transition. Here's Peterson. And she finishes. Oh, just off the rim. Fitzgerald with the putback, and it's good.
That's definitely been an advantage for Norcross so far, just the transition buckets. You saw with Valerie and now Fitzgerald getting involved with the putback.
Here's Landrum cutting down. What a nice pass right there. Easy layup and good from Amira Howell. That is her first points of the game. And nearly forced to steal there was North Paulding. Driving, there's Peterson. Nice bounce pass there. She finds Valerie, takes the shot, can't get it, gets a rebound, and puts it back in.
Great play right there. Follows her own miss and then finishes.
She's up to 15 points on the night for the Lady Blue Devils. Andrews swinging it around. Nice lead pass there. Good pass again. Can't quite get it to go is Powell. And they call.
It will stay with North Paulding.
Jump ball there. It's a great lead pass right there. Puts the ball on the floor. Howell gets it. Good defense right there. And good verticality, not fouling it from Fitzgerald. Getting their hands up without fouling. Oh, wow. That's a big call right there. Cadence Peterson with a technical foul. Something irked her there as she goes to the bench. And Andrews will be at the line for the technical free throw shot. And Andrew converts it. That is big. And Andrews is up to 9. She would take one more. And she's up to 10 points now. And that is a swing right there for the Lady Blue Devils as they will get the possession as well. They couldn't really see what happened there on the technical foul, but.
Yeah, it was a loose ball. Multiple players battling for that rebound. I didn't see it, but obviously Coach Clanton is talking to her player, trying to calm her down and refocus.
Here is Morgan Landrum. He has the ball. Finds Hickson. And a steal there. Gabby Thomas gets it. And here comes Norcross. Aaron pass there, but corralled there from Owalabi. We got a whistle. The refs are congregating.
And if this was a flag football or football game, Norcross has so many PBUs right now.
Say it again. Literally. Have too many.
Shot clock will be at 29 seconds.
Seems like every pass is having to go through a couple of Norcross hands. But I'm really impressed with the defense by Justice Fitzgerald. Starting to get involved offensively, big 22, and now some North Paulding defense right there with the double team.
By Hinksons, both of them converge. That is Kaylee, and that is Kinsey converging there on the stop. Go. Landrum, surveying, gets the ball back to their star player, Ava Andrews. And got a three-point shot right there. Can't quite get it to go. On a rebound is Hinkson. And taken away there. Going to have another jump ball, but it will go to Norcross.
Great job by Toby Owalabi, number 11, getting behind it right there, knocking it loose and then recovering it. And you mentioned the Hinkson sisters. Kinsey, only a freshman. Kaylee, a sophomore. Getting involved on that double team in the last play. And anytime you have sisters starting together for multiple years, you have a good feeling that that chemistry is only going to grow on the court.
That's a little surprising. It looks like it's going to stay with North Paulding. I thought surely the position arrow was for Norcross. They just got the other possession arrow.
Maybe the technical foul negated it on the last one. That's the only thing I can think of because it's been stuck on North Paulding side this whole time.
Right. And I'm sure, obviously, right now, Coach Clanton is asking.
That's right.
Out what's going on.
Because you got the possession, you got the technical. Now you still have the possession. So finish.
But it's going to stay with North Paulding. Right here, nice back cut right there from Hickson. He's trying to get the ball right there. Good drive, turn around. Just a little bit too much mustard on that one. Rebounded there by Valerie. Here's Owalabi. Thomas. Near steal again. And I'll tell you what, Craig, Kaylee Hickson has been all over this ball defensively. Another deflection for her. There it is again. And there's Kaylee Hinkson with the layup for North Paulding. And the lead is only 2 for the Lady Blue Devils. Oh, nice drive right there. Couldn't quite get it there for Valerie. Another jump ball. Surely this one will stay with Norcross.
Steal right here. Great anticipation. Nice patient finish.
I think what's cool, Craig, too, we've seen a couple plays, players had steals and they would travel on that, but like you just said, her patience, being able to gather those feet, get them up under her and lay it up.
Yeah, I mean, at this level of high school basketball, you know someone's going to be coming in hot pursuit. It's really easy to stumble on your feet. You got to square it up right, make sure you want to go off the correct foot, lay it off the glass nicely, and that was a nice finish for the sophomore.
For sure. And obviously, this is the third game of the Corky Day Hunter Classic. It's been fun, Craig. What is your initial thoughts? A kind of a defensive game, but I think both teams, similar to what we talked about with Milton and Hughes the other day, and the offense, or on our show, Georgia High School Sports Daily, just kind of throwing haymakers at each other.
Yeah, I mean, Norcross is obviously giving them a lot of problems. Transition buckets have been really good, but really North Paulding's been able to stay in this game because of their own defense. They've made it very difficult for Norcross to settle in.
All right, here we go. Here's Norcross. Lancaster finds Thomas. Fitzgerald surveys. Good pressure there. Here comes the help defense.
5 on the shot clock.
Good trapping. They're going to get it out there. She's going to have to shoot it up there. Owolabi drives in. And good defense. Landrum with the block and a shot clock violation. Great defense there from the Lady Wolfpack, as you can see there.
And not only did they not get the shot off, she did get the block. I mean, that's always a killer when you foul when there's 1 second left, but it was a shot clock violation. And Morgan Landrum was there just in case.
Right, here we go. Landrum, and that's going to be a turnover. Landrum trying to get it to Hinkson. Tough possession there for North Paulding, especially after great defensive effort right there.
Didn't have her eyes up yet, was trying to get open in the corner.
Here comes the trap. Crowd noise affected, and another steal from Kaylee Hickson as she tries to go coast to coast and gets it to go. We have a tie ball game here in Norcross. Nice pass right there. And we're seeing this trap defense have given Norcross a little bit of trouble. Here it is, another one, a near steal. She gets it off to Fitzgerald. Great deflection from Howell. And Andrews is pushing. And we got a foul on Fitzgerald.
And they are really struggling with this half-court press, the double team. The Hinkson sisters with another fantastic finish. They're on an 8-4 run to open the second half. Tie ball game, and momentum is on the side of North Paulding.
Yes, it is. What a ball game we have here on the Peachtree Sports Network. Where would you rather be? 29-29. Both teams going at it. And let me say this. I've been very impressed. Obviously, Ava Andrews leads them in scoring with 10. But Hinkson and her defense, Kaylee Hinkson and her defense has been really good this quarter and throughout the entire game.
Yeah, and we saw her deflect a pass out of bounds. She didn't get a steal, but then, I mean, after that, she might have had 3 or 4 steals in the last 6 possessions. I mean, she is really making it difficult for them. They're doing a good job of double teaming. And then on the last one, Amira Howe, number 45 for North Paulding, is able to get her head around, corral that pass, and then set up a nice transition basket. North Paulding's defense is setting up opportunities, and they have got to feel good just how they've climbed back into this game.
All right, Andrew gets the inbound pass, and rightfully so. Let's see if the offense runs through her, their best player. Landrum. Cut. Hinkson gets it. Back to Andrews as she tries to go one-on-one. Good defense there from Lancaster. Hinkson with the shot. Can't get it to go. King keeps it alive. Hinkson puts the ball on the floor. Howell gets it. Landrum trying to go past Valerie, but great defense from her. Good defense from Norcross. 6 seconds on the clock. Andrews has it. Floater. Can't get it to go. And Norcross gets the rebound. Great team defense there from the Lady Blue Devils. And there it is. Can't get it to go. That's Lancaster. Owolabi with the rebound. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Landrum looking to push. 1-on-1 with Justice Fitzgerald. She pulls it out. Oh, what a move there from Hickson as she drives in, and a rejection. Valerie finds Landrum. Can't get it to go. And the Lady Blue Devils will take back over. And subbing in for the Lady Wolfpack will be Talia Arnold, freshman. We got a foul there by Hinkson against Thomas.
The way this quarter's gone back and forth, you're starting to see some of the girls breathing a little heavy. You saw it on that last shot. Coming up short, it's got to be fatigue. That might have been a reason for that.
There's nearly getting the steal, and she forced the turnover. Morgan Landrum, again, she's been a defensive pest also today. And we get another sub for the Lady Wolfpack, subbing in as Amaya Leacock for the Lady Wolfpack. Here's Andrews. Nice jump shot from three-point range. A little contact there, nothing called. Get a whistle.
They might have called that somehow on Ava Andrews.
Maybe kicking her leg out?
Yeah.
Here's the replay real quick as Norcross brings it up. All right. Here's Norcross. Oh, what a great bounce pass to Justin Fitzgerald as she converts it, giving Norcross a lead. She's up to 5 now for the game.
Great pass by Cadence Peterson, who's back in the game, number 24 for Norcross.
That's a tough turnover right there. Landrum trying to dribble handoff there to Leacock.
Coach Willis is going to put Hinkson back in, number 23.
Rightfully so. Don't want this to get out of hand. All right, here is Owalabi right there, Fitzgerald. Peterson back in. First time after that technical foul. Fitzgerald finds the open man. There's Lancaster. Can't quite get it to go. Fitzgerald with the rebound and putback. It's good.
Back-to-back Fitzgerald buckets right there, cleaning up the glass, giving Norcross a 4-point lead.
And there's Hickson from deep three-point range, and it's good. How about that, she says.
She got a nice 30 seconds of rest, came back in the game and drills a beautiful three-pointer.
Defender. You can see it with Kaylee. Only a sophomore, but playing big time in this one. All right, 34.3 to go in this third quarter.
Norcross has to be careful the way that this North Paulding defense has been playing, making it difficult to get up the court to try to make sure they go into this fourth quarter still holding that lead.
Here we go. Shot clock is off. Possible possession. Will they hold for one final possession? We'll find out. Peterson finds the corner. Down to Fitzgerald. Through traffic. Good rebound by Valerie. Can't get it to go. Fitzgerald with another board. And squeezes it through for the layup. Fitzgerald is cooking this quarter. But what can North Paulding do with less than 5 seconds to go? Hinkson thinking about it. Andrews shoots it, and it's good! It's good! Andrews with the buzzer beater at the end of the quarter. Oh my, we have a tie game going into the fourth. Don't go anywhere. RPC Sports Network, we got a good one right here. And Andrews with the buzzer beater. Can't wait. We're going to go to the quarter. An electric finish right here.
Transform your outdoor space with Inspired Landscape Solutions Incorporated. With 34 years of expertise and a passion for innovation, we offer full-service maintenance, custom hardscape, outdoor living design, irrigation, lighting, and so much more. Whether you're envisioning a serene garden retreat or a vibrant outdoor entertainment area, we bring your dreams to life. Inspired Landscape Solutions, where creativity meets craftsmanship.
Hey, does it matter if this leaks?
It don't matter to me. Can't see it from my house.
Illegal use of hands and proper training.
GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com has 14 different highly skilled trades with tuition-free training in our certified apprenticeship programs to train you the right way. Find your career at GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com.
Welcome back to the PC Sports Network, and we have a quick shot from Hickson. It won't go down. Man, this game has been moving fast. We had the buzzer beater at the end by Ava Andrews, and here is the fourth quarter. One of the best games so far today. Turnover. Here's King. She finds Hickson, slows it down, finds her sister. And they level it out. Hickson waiting. Here's Landrum driving in. Andrews with the buzzer beater earlier. And the foul. And she will go to the free throw line.
Great job by Ava Andrews right here. Going up, elevating, drawing the foul. Giving her team a chance to take a lead early in this fourth quarter.
Right off the front rim right there. Another opportunity at the free throw line to give the Lady Wolfpack the lead. And she does. Andrews now is up to 14 points for the Lady Wolfpack. She's had a great game. There's Owalabi. Double team coming. Lancaster back to Owalabi. Double team. At the top, Owalabi. Driving in. And another steal by Kaylee Hickson as North Paulding takes over. And Hickson throws it down. Andrews. Hickson. Oh, nice crossover dribble right there. Back to a wide open for three. Yes, sir! Kaylee Hickson with another one. And Norcross trying to get it inside. It's deflected. Landrum's going to take over. Andrews is trailing. Nice pass right there to Hickson. Can she do it again? Right off the front rim, but a foul by Candace Peterson as Landrum crashed the glass, and she will shoot two.
Great job by number 10, Morgan Landrum, crashing in and getting this board. But there's the big three-pointer right there. What a performance so far defensively and offensively for the sophomore, Kaylee Hickson.
Out. Here comes the ball to Andrews. Back to Hinkson. She's been on the heater. Nice pivot. Draws the defense in. To King. She loses the ball. No foul, and Norcross will take over.
It's a tough break. I thought it might have gone off of the Norcross defender, but she just loses a good defense.
Here we go. Fitzgerald to Owalabi. Back in the post. Lancaster open. Trying to find Valerie. Yes, she does. The layup. Mariah Valerie closes it to a 2-point lead.
Valerie's got 17 points now, leading Norcross. Big basket right there.
Yes, it was. Hickson finds Landrum. Layup is good. (41-37). 5 minutes to go. We got a good one here on PC Sports Network. There's a swarm of defense. Peterson for three. Can't quite get it there. Andrews secures the rebound, and she's looking to push. King slows it down. Paul gets in from Coach Willis. Hickson drives in, and a deflection again. Andrew dives on it, but
Coach tried to call timeout. Got a player down also.
That's Andrews right there. Gonna fill that one in the morning. Look like she got a nice shot to the back.
I think a knee hit her in the back when the Norcross defender tried to come over and force the jump ball. Yeah, you hear them complaining. Felt like the Norcross defender jumped on her back. It was definitely a loose ball situation.
Then we're going to have a timeout here. She tried to gather herself. Ava Andrews been spectacular today. Hopefully she's okay. She's been phenomenal so far tonight.
Yeah, and not only, I mean, that was a physical play right there, but just the conditioning and speed and pace of this game has been unbelievable. These girls are definitely having to dig deep, and it's been quite an effort from both teams.
It has. And Andrews going to sit down now, try to gather herself. Norcross will take over. They have the possession arrow. Big possession for them coming up. 4:49 to go here in the fourth. Fitzgerald finds Valerie. Nice pass in the interior. She gets it to go. Valerie starting to come alive now. He's up to 19 points.
And what a finisher she is.
There's North Paulding. Hinkson in the big spot early on in her young career. Young and promising career. Her sister. Dribbles it down. What a move. Nice pass to Howell. Yes, sir. What great playmaker right there from Hinkson as she finds her big man there for the score. And a back cut. Lancaster broke open. Couldn't quite find her. Valerie's going to take the three. You bet. What a shot there from Valerie. We have a ball game. 3:33 to go. Andrews is set to check back in for North Paulding. A good sign. But it's been Hinkson. He finds her sister. 3-point shot. Can't quite get it to go. Good hustle from Landrum. And a nice pass to Hinkson. She can't get it. Norcross will take over as Peterson with the board. She's pushing. Finds Valerie. And we got to travel. There we go. As you see right here. Good dribble penetration right there. Valerie. Good Andrews is back in the game. And Talia Arnold, true freshman, will check back in as well for the Lady Wolfpack. You go. Hinkson thinking about it. Andrews calling for a foul on Lancaster right there, trying to be physical. You can see here on the replay right there. She's trying to get it. A little bit of a bump there. There it is. There's Hinkson. What a shot. And she nails it. Hinkson with the big shot. True freshman coming up big for her team. She's up to 6 now. Near steal. Owalabi, mid-range. Yes, sir. We have a 2-point game. 2:27 to go. Crowd is into it. And a foul by Justice Fitzgerald, the Syracuse commit. And you see the replay right here. A nice 3-point shot. Coming off the screen and knocks it down. And we have a timeout. My goodness, Craig. What a game.
So many impressive highlights so far. These two teams just going at it. We knew it would be great, but just the effort. This feels like a playoff game, Najee.
Hey, this is only, I think, game 10. Yeah, game 10 for Norcross, Craig, and game 11 for North Paulding. hey, we got to give the fans what they want to see on Peachtree Sports Network. You know, we got to give them these type of environments. And I've told you for the longest, Craig, I feel like here in our state, I think we do a good job, but we got to put these games on TV, these type of games, and it could be either sport, girls or boys. This has been electric. And like you said, a playoff atmosphere, highlighting the special talent we have here in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, and when you put this much effort into a game, neither team wants to come away empty in this one. It's been very exciting. Just on that last position for Norcross, Toby Awalabi stepping up, pump faking, hitting the jumper, and we've just seen so many different outstanding plays from both teams so far. It's going to be a very exciting final stretch right here.
Yes, it is. Here we go. Andrews off the cutting action. Good jump shot. Couldn't quite get it. Fitzgerald gets the board, and we got a foul. Right, if you're Norcross, do you find Valerie here? She's been fantastic tonight. Peterson driving in. It's there. She can't quite get it. Valerie with the rebound. Put up, can't get it, and a foul.
What a rebound right there. Coming in, Ava Andrews. Look at her get up and secure this board.
Looks like they're potentially in the bonus. 2 minutes to go, Craig. That is huge for the Lady Wolfpack.
Big free throw attempt coming up.
Andrew, she missed the first one. She'll look to extend the lead to 3 here on this free throw. Oh, she misses both. A chance to extend the 2 possessions, but it will stay with 1. Norcross moving quick. And a good deflection again from Morgan Landrew. Right here you see it. Lobby trying to get it to the corner. We got another sub. Peterson coming out for Amira Howe. Here's the double. Valerie from 3. Can't quite get it. Fitzgerald keeps it alive. Peterson out. And it's taken away by Landrew. And she slows it down. Minute 40. And a timeout by Coach Willis.
I really like that decision right there. You get the great turnover produced by Morgan Landrum, the sophomore. She's able to deflect it out. I mean, she's been fantastic defensively the entire game, but just calm down. You got this 2-point lead. Don't force a shot right now. Try to set something up. Make sure it's in someone's hands that, since you're in the bonus, can drill these free throws if you're able to draw the foul. See, Hadera King, number 11, is back in there for North Paulding.
Here we go. 1:33 to go. North Paulding looking to go up 2 possessions. Can Norcross hold here? Kingston, Curvan. Andrew stuck on the left corner. We'll see if they go to her here. Last shot makers, he tried to get it to her. A dangerous pass. And jump. Looks like a foul call there. A foul call by the ref. Shot clock violation.
Yeah, Probably not what Coach Willis wanted out of that timeout.
All right, here we go. Toby Awolabi finds Valerie. Peterson thinks about it. Nice pass to Valerie. She gets it to go. Tie game, less than a minute.
24 points now for Valerie. Another strong finish.
Crowd is into it. Howe gets the pass. Another timeout by Coach Willis. Smart decision. 43.3 seconds to go. And this one will come down to the wire.
Man, you have so many options. The way Ava Andrews has been playing. Obviously, Kaylee Hinkson. I mean, who do you want to get the ball in this situation? I might go with Ava Andrews. Her ability to just elevate and get a shot off, create her own shot as well, and get to the foul line.
100%. If I'm them, I'm hunting for her to get a shot. Maybe use a curling screen for her to kind of free her up, let her get to the mid-range or the post, and allow her to do her work. And not bad either. If that is covered by the defense and they double team that, Hinkson's showed the ability to knock down that three-point shot. Both of the sisters, actually. So either one, that might be there as well. And if you're Norcross, you got to make sure you play pressure and make sure you don't allow Andrews to get a clean look at the basket. Here we go. Hinkson on the inbound. Andrews with the ball. She finds King. Hinkson comes down. Screen set. Peterson on her. Another dribble. Outside. Open three for Andrews. She got it! What a play set up by Coach Willis. 3-point lead for the Lady Wolfpack. Here we go. Norcross with the ball. And a timeout for Norcross. Big shot maker, Ava Andrews, with the corner three. I was kind of waiting for a replay there.
I know, I wanted to replay that corner three. What a shot.
Man.
And it looks like Andrews is up to 17 points now. See the play that goes all around the court. She sets up in the corner. Great job by keeping the dribble alive by Hinkson. What a play by North Paulding to reclaim this lead. Ava Andrews is who thought would be the best option to take that shot, and she comes up huge and delivers, not only to give them the lead, but a three-pointer. Absolutely massive play down the stretch.
And just to let you guys know at home, we have 19.2 seconds to go. Not 12, 19.2. There we go. Awolabi to Peterson. Back to Awolabi. Back screen's coming. Peterson's open. She gets it. Corner shot. Awolabi can't get it. Andrew secures the board. And she will take the free throws. Man. If you're Norcross, this is the look you want. Right here, corner shot, open. Just couldn't quite get it to fall.
Yeah, it was a great shot. Very close. Did everything they could. They needed a three, obviously, and now two huge free throws to potentially seal this game for Ava Andrews. Already has 17 points, I believe.
Andrews knocks it down, cool, calm, and collected to make it a two-possession game.
North Paulding was trailing 25-21 at the half. Just a great second half for this team.
Andrews can't make the next one. Here's Norcross, time's ticking. Peterson will shoot it, and it's no good. North Paulding wins. What a basketball game. Two elite teams going back and forth. North Paulding comes out on top. A great game right before our nightcap. Two elite teams, Craig. Man.
That's right, and we just saw North Paulding improve to 11-0 on the season. And I got to think that was a game that is really going to make Coach Willis happy. The way his team played defensively.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and send it to break. Coming up, post-game interview right here on the Peachtree Sports Network.
I'm Daniel, the founder of Pretty Litter, the color-changing, health-monitoring cat litter. Did you know that cats tend to hide symptoms of sickness and pain? I learned this the hard way after losing my cat, which drove me to create this. By working with scientists and veterinarians, we were able to develop a new litter with color-changing technology to help you keep tabs on your cat's health. Built with advanced odor control, this litter keeps your home smelling fresher longer. So give it a try. Visit prettylitter.com today.
This is the home of the GOATs, Friday Night Lights, and home of the Ballers. This is home of the Gamers. Peachtree Sports Network is the home of the Hustlers and home of the Speed Junkies. The Peach State plays here. Atlanta's home of live local sports is Peachtree Sports Network.
You're ahead with the team. You're trailing at halftime, 25-21. What was the message at halftime for them to come out?
The big thing for our team, we just told them to settle. Like I say, we've been there before. We've been in big time games. Just settle and just play our game. We were playing good defensively, but offensively we were a little. So settled, and then, like I say, our captains led us, and then our young players they got us back in the game. And once we settled and started playing basketball, we did a heck of a job.
Tell me a little bit about Kaylee Hickson. Obviously, her sister plays. We know she's young, but Hickson had a lot of steals in this game. Great defensive pressure overall. Talk about the defense in this game.
That's what happens when you're an all-state shortstop as well. But she's defensively, she leads us in that bull, getting all those steals and attacking the basket. That's what she does. That's her strength. And then she gives it to Kenzie, and she can go play as well. And she passes off to Morgan and Hadar and Ava as well. So heck of a job by them.
Now, Coach, I want to ask you, last year y'all had a really great season, came up just a little bit short. This team looks special, Coach. What makes it different from maybe last year's team, and why you guys can maybe make a run?
I think just more confidence. Even though a lot of those girls, again, we have a young team. We have two seniors, and they lead us as best they can, Ava Andrews and Adara King. But our freshmen are coming along really, really well, and they're special. If we can just continue to go, man, we have a chance to be really special this year.
Thank you, Coach. All right, but it's time for the Inspired Landscape Solutions MVP Award, Ava Andrews. I got a couple about. I got to ask you about the buzz. I was on the call. I was excited up there. What's going through your head on that shot?
I mean, I had missed the last one in the first quarter, so I knew I had to come back and make the second one.
Now, let me do this. Obviously, you got a lot of young girls that play with you about their play. How have you been just them? I know you committed to the University of Delaware. Your leadership has been very good. Talk about that.
It's amazing. It's fun to lead a young group. I'm very proud of them, and they have a lot of potential throughout the
Gotta ask, what was your favorite moment? I feel like I know, but just walk me through that. You're in the corner, you're knocked down, big time shot for your team. Talk about that.
I trusted, who is it, Kenzie driving the ball. I trusted she would drive it, look up in the corner, and I was just going to make it for my team and for the win.
100%. Well, congratulations to North Paulding. A game they gave us a thriller here at the top. Congratulations.
Welcome into the Score Atlanta studios. I'm Ashley Carey.